Hello dear students of class 6. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to Amar Ghore Amar School. Today we are going to discuss lesson 29 from our English for Today book, which is a poem. After today's discussion, we will be able to read aloud text with proper pronunciation, stress, and intonation. Number 2, read and understand written instructions. And number 3, understand and enjoy stories and poems. So, let's begin. Do you like poems? I like to listen and recite poem very much. I know some of you like to listen poem but cannot recite properly. Don't worry. Today we will learn how to recite a poem properly. Today's lesson is on a little boy named Andre and his strange dream. And the most interesting thing is that we will know about Andre's dream through a poem. The name of the poem is Andre by Gwendolyn Brooke. Now, let's read the poem together. I had a dream last time. I dreamed I had to pick a mother out. I had to choose a father too. At first, I wondered what to do. Now let's read the poem together. Andre, I had a dream last time. I dreamed I had to pick a mother out. I had to choose a father too. At first, I wondered what to do. There were so many there, it seemed. Short and tall and thin and stout. But just before I sprang awake, I knew what parents I would take. And these surprised and made me glad. They were the ones I was always had. Now let's have a look on some keywords and the meanings. Dream. So, what is dream? Yes, dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. Exactly. We dream a lot. For example, I had a dream about falling from great heights. Next important word, wonder. Yes, what does it mean? A feeling of amazement caused by something beautiful or unfamiliar. Okay? A feeling of amazement. Yes, for example, he observed the ironwork with the wonder of a child. Yes, he observed the ironwork with the wonder of a child. Next word, stout. What does it mean? Stout is about a person who is rather fat or of heavy build. For example, Mr. John was a stout, middle-aged man. So, dear students, reading poetry is fun, isn't it? We have used our tone differently. And sometimes we put some emphasis on some words. Exactly. These are known as intonation and stress. Let's find out more examples about them. I have stood first in my class. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. So in this sentence, we find that I have stood first. Aisha is giving more emphasis on this word first. So we can say that Aisha is giving stress on this word. So this is actually stress. And when Monisha is replying, Monisha is very much happy. Yes. So she is saying, congratulations, I'm proud of you. So the tone is actually in happy mood. So it is actually intonation, happy intonation. Intonation, that is in happy mood, happy. So think about it. If we give tone like that, congratulations, I'm proud of you. So you get it. It is really wrong to pronounce like it. So we need to pronounce it correctly with correct intonation. That means happy intonation. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. Exactly. And here we give stress. Proud. We can see another example. Mother, are you okay? No, I'm very angry with your result. So, very carefully, Aisha is addressing her mother. So we can say, mother is here stressed. And are you okay? This is actually an asking question. So the intonation is different. Okay? Something like that. The intonation is about asking. And what about this conversation? Mother is really angry. So it is not in happy mood. So we find here in angry intonation. So in our everyday conversation or to recite a poem, intonation and stress is really important. So let's try to find a definition about intonation and stress. Yes, intonation is the fall and rise of our voice in speaking, and stress is the verbal emphasis. It gives emphasis on noun, verb, adjectives, and adverb. Yes. And stress is the verbal emphasis. It gives emphasis on noun, verb, adjective, and adverb. And these are called functional, and stress is the verbal emphasis. It gives emphasis on noun, verb, adjective, and adverb. Yes. Okay, now underline all the verbs in the poem, then write down the present tense. Okay, now underline all the verbs in the poem, then write down the present form of the verbs used in the past tense and the past tense form of those in the present tense. So, I think you have underlined already. Let's see. What are the verbs here? Yes. These are the underlined verbs. Now we need to write down the past form of the present and the present form of the past. Okay? So this is the present tense and this is the past tense. The word had, the present will be have. The past dreamed, present will be dream. Present pick, past will be picked. Present choose, past will be chose. Past wondered, present will be wonder. present do, past did. Past tense seemed, present will be seem. Past tense sprang, present will be spring. Past knew, present will be know. Present take, past will be took. Past surprised, made, was or were. Surprised will be surprise, made will be make, and was or were will be am, is or are. Exactly. So it is really important for you to learn present form, past form. Exactly. Now practice part. Now we need to find out the past form of the following verbs. What are the verbs? Find, write, discuss, feel, read. Exactly. Find, yes, the past form is found. Write, wrote. Discuss, discussed. Feel, felt. And read, read. Yes, spelling is same, but pronunciation is not. Read, present form, and read is the past form. Okay, let's see what is this poem about. If we concentrate on this first stanza, that means first 6 lines, we can find that Andre saw a dream, and in his dream, he was picking a mother and a father. Very interesting. First, he got confused what to do because there were many options like short, tall, thin, and fat parents. This is the first stanza. And if we see the next stanza, that means last 4 lines, we can find that before his sudden wake up from the dream or from the sleep, he learned which mother and father he was going to take. Yes, after his dream, he got surprised to see that his selected mother and father during his dream are really his loving parents. So, very interesting poem it is. So, dear students, now see the highlighted, that means these underlined words. Okay, this word also this. So, why this word is so important in this poem? Why this is underlined? And what does it mean? Think about it. Yes, this here is the punch line of the poem, or we can say this conveys the core idea of this poem. It is also stressed because this indicates why Andre is so glad. Yes, the reason is the parents he dreamed are his true loving parents. So, here this is really important. So, students, what have we learned so far today? We have learned to read poem aloud. We have learned understanding and enjoying the stories and poem. We have learned answering questions. We have learned transforming verbs from past to present and present to past. And we have learned how to use intonation and stress in poem recitation and everyday life. Yes. Now there will be homework part. Yes. Now you need to write down which of the following sentences match with the right situation and try to utter with right stress and right intonation. So these are the sentences, and here are the situations. So into match, I reached my home late. So what do you think? Is it a sad situation or happy or stative or inquiry or threatening? What do you think? So need to match with it. So be careful when you match. You need to utter in right stress and right intonation. If I reached my home late is about sad situation, it will be I reached my home late. So, you got it? Yes. And remember, after completing this homework in a separate notebook, you must submit it to your English teacher when your school opens. And another thing is very important. You need to know, and it's a part of your continuous assessments. Thank you very much. Thank you again from Amar Ghore, Amar School. Goodbye. Yes. And remember, after completing this homework in a separate notebook, you must submit it to your English teacher when your school opens. And another thing is very important. You need to know, and it's a part of your continuous assessments. So follow the instructions of government, stay safe and stay home. To watch this class again, keep in touch with Facebook page and YouTube channel of Amar Ghore, Amar School. Thank you very much.